On an overcast Friday night, we welcome you to Ranger Field at the campus of Smithson Valley High School. It is high school baseball, the final game of the district season as Smithson Valley takes on the Pieper Warriors. On the Rangers Network, Brent Freeman here with you. As you look at Ranger Field, we'll take a look at Smithson Valley defensively in this game. An outfield of Martinez, Duffy, and Elizondo. Infield of Burgess, De Hoyos, Blake Allen is second, Espinoza at first base. Ethan Gonzalez, the catcher for his pitcher, Zach Gingrich. On the mound here tonight for the Rangers, hoping that Mother Nature complies. Overcast skies up above, rain is in the forecast. A reason why this game was moved up from a 7 p.m. first pitch to 5 o'clock here this afternoon. And we're about ready to kick things off here at Ranger Field. Jax LeGrand steps into the batter's box here for the Warriors, who come in with a record of 500, 13-13. The first pitch is high from Gingrich for ball one. Get into the story of the Warriors here in a moment. And LeGrand an early 2-ball, the no strike count. The Warriors, overall record 13 wins, 13 losses, a game above 500 in district play at 7-6. Pretty impressive for the Warriors' first varsity season. That's in there for a strike from Gingrich, 2-1. Pieper actually began district play on a tear, won their first 6 games with 3 sweeps. At that point, in sole possession of first place in a very good 26-5A district. But since then, they've dropped 6 of 7 and 3 in a row. That's popped up left side, and that's going to land foul, and the count remains 2-2. And again, Pieper's dropped 3 straight. The last loss came to Smithson Valley at home on Tuesday. Rangers won that game 6-0. And the Warriors have now been shut out in 3 straight games. But again, overall, a very impressive first year. That's popped up again. This time appears to be playable. De Hoyos from short makes the catch. And there's one away. That'll bring up Jackson Hopper, the Warriors shortstop. Head coach of the Warriors, Joseph Olson, has done a really good job in his first year with the program. Coming over from Austin Westlake, a staff of Cameron Arnold and Cameron Herzog. Gingrich ahead of Hopper, no balls and a strike. On the ground at third, goes off the tip of the glove from Burgess, and there's no play. And that'll go down as an error against Smithson Valley. The Rangers defensively this year, solid fielding percentage at .930. That is their 53rd error of the year. So a man on and one out for Austin Shreve. Taken for a strike. Shreve, the older brother of Pieper's starting pitcher here tonight, Aiden Shreve. That's fouled away. And now Gingrich ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. The Rangers held this lineup to just 1 hit in the win on Tuesday. That was from LeGrand, who led off the game this evening. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Very good start for MJ Espinoza for the Rangers on Tuesday. 5 scoreless innings, giving up just the 1 hit. Struck out 6. 2-2 to Shreve. Solid hitter. hitting .289 on the year, OPS over 700. Second of the team in runs batted in with a dozen. Struck him out looking. First strikeout for Zach Gingrich. 2 down here in the first inning.
2 outs, runner on first, brings up designated hitter Corbin.
Gingrich coming into the game, ERA of 3.23. 26 innings of work so far on the year for Gingrich. And now faces Reed Nicolau. Ground ball to third, vacuumed up by Burgess. Long throw to first is on target to Espinoza. And Pieper done batting in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, an error, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the first. No score on the Rangers Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
The freshman pitcher, Aiden Shreve, warming up right now, getting ready for his first inning of work and for his 10th start of the year. On the season, Shreve, 49 2/3 innings pitched, really good ERA, 1.13 with a record of 7-2. He'll face this batting order for Smithson Valley head coach Chad Kale. Coach Kale now in his 17th season at Smithson Valley. Sevy Martinez will lead things off, followed by Zach Gingrich. David De Hoyos, the top third of the order for the Rangers, we'll see in the first inning. Middle third of the order of Ethan Gonzalez, Cooper Burgess, and MJ Espinoza. Shreve's first pitch in the air towards right center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit to start the bottom of the first inning. Sevy Martinez on the first pitch, a leadoff double. And a good start for the Rangers in their first time to bat.
Runner on second with no outs brings up pitcher number 8, Zach Gingrich.
Martinez now 34 hits on the year. That leads the team. And that is his 10th double of the year. And now the catcher will come out and visit with his pitcher, Aiden Shreve. Aiden Rios, the catcher out there for the Warriors. As a staff, the Warriors a sub-3 ERA, 2.92. 26 games for the staff and more than 120 strikeouts. Here's Gingrich, the Rangers' starting pitcher. Ahead, 1 ball to no strikes. Gingrich, again, starting today's game on the mound, also tossed a couple of innings of relief against the Warriors on Tuesday. Good two-way player. Batting average at .386, second highest on the team. It has the highest OPS over 1,200. And again, we see Rios out there to visit with Shreve, who's followed behind 2 balls and no strikes. A solid strikeout to walk ratio on the year for Shreve. 45 punch-outs, just 19 walks given up. All for our freshman pitching at the varsity level. Again, an impressive year for a team that's comprised of a lot of underclassmen. In the air to left and fouled away. Seven juniors on the roster for the Warriors. Everybody else either freshman or sophomore. Two-one to Gingrich. Pops it up. Into left. Should be routine for Trejo. Able to find it, makes the catch. And that's one out here in the bottom of the first inning. And a big out there for Aiden Shreve.
Brings up shortstop, number 22, David DeHoyo.
Now David DeHoyos, who just wrapped up a stellar football career with the Rangers. Playing both ways this past fall, offense and defense. Defensively in the secondary, offensively as a running back. Breaking ball misses for ball one. DeHoyos initially committed to verbally committed to play at Texas Tech, has since reopened his recruitment. A batter hitting just south of 400 on the year at 398. And ahead, 2 balls and no strikes, with Ethan Gonzalez awaiting on deck. A good block by Rios. 3-0 to DeHoyos. Smithson Valley team that's won 2 in a row, up to 22 wins on the year, record of 22-7. After the Rangers finished 28-8 a season ago. 4-pitch walk to DeHoyos. 2 on, and 1 out now for Ethan Gonzalez.
Runners on first and second with no outs. Brings up catcher, number 28, Ethan Gonzalez.
Smithson Valley 10-3 in the district, in second place behind Canyon. Hoping to claim a share of the district title by night's end. That would require a win over Pieper and a Canyon loss. Here's Gonzalez, 2 on, 1 out. The shutout win for the Rangers on Tuesday, their 8th shutout of the year, and their 4th in district play. It's been a good month of April for the Rangers as well. Record of 7-2 here in April. Only losses by a single run to Canyon and by a couple of runs to Bernie Champion. Meeting on the mound coming up here for the Warriors. Right now, Aiden Shreve struggling to throw strikes. Just walked to Hoyos on 4 pitches, and behind 2-0 to Ethan Gonzalez. A bench in the district race against Smithson Valley 10-3. A game back of Canyon. The Cougars are 11-2. Tonight, Canyon set to play at Wagner. If the weather holds up, got a tie right now for 3rd place between Bernie Champion and Kerrville-Tybee. Both teams 8-5. And remember, the top 4 teams are those that go to the postseason. Joseph Olson, the head coach of the Warriors, back into the dugout. Talked about him earlier, first year previously at Austin Westlake. Won a couple of football state titles with the Chaparrals. He himself an all-state catcher at high school and later played at the Division I level and then later for the Rays organization. What a start for Tampa Bay this year, winning their first 13 games, tying the modern-day big league record for the best start to a season. before they're finally beaten by the Toronto Blue Jays. Another 4-pitch walk, and that'll load the bases now for Cooper Burgess.
Bases loaded with 1 out.
You may notice, by the way, on the right sleeve of the Ranger jerseys, a good look at it there on Burgess, the number 25. That's in honor of the late, great Ranger Cody Fuller. Lost his battle to cancer about a year ago. His number has been retired by the program. Burgess pops it out of play. And in fact, out in center field, there is the number 25 on a flag as well in Fuller's memory. At a very special moment before the game tonight, his daughter Chandler Fuller sung the national anthem. Doing so very well. She's done it before at football games as well. Her dad, Cody, was a great multi-sport star at Smithson Valley, both baseball and football. 2 balls, 1 strike to Cooper Burgess. Burgess, a .307 hitter. 19 runs batted in on the year. Looking to add to that total. Got a hitter's count coming up, 3-1. Rangers head coach Chad Cale looking on the third base coaching box. Fastball count. Pops it up into foul territory. Nicolau from first will give way to the catcher, Rios. That'll fill the count to Burgess. There's still a handful of Smithson Valley players on the roster left over from the 2021 state semifinal team. Burgess, one of them. That's out of play. What a special year that was for Smithson Valley. Going 35-6, making it to the UIL Final Four. That's a walk. 5th straight game Burgess has driven in a run, and the Rangers are on top 1-0. 3 straight walks from Aiden Shreve. Sebi Martinez scores a run. And Smithson Valley on top 1-0. And now the 6th batter of the inning comes up, MJ Espinoza. Again, the starting pitcher in Tuesday's win over the Warriors. A 1-hitter in 5 scoreless innings. Also helped his own cause at the plate. Had a double and drove in a pair in the 6-0 win. Off the plate, ball 1. De Hoyos at third for Smithson Valley. And now Ethan Gonzalez at second. Burgess at first base. Pops him up. Into right. Jacobson on the run. Going to give way to center. And the catch made in shallow center. But that'll bring home De Hoyos. The catch was made by Jax LeGrand from second base. A ball navigating through the 16-mile-per-hour winds. Kind of blew the ball back in a bit. And you saw Strand from center field coming in and thought he had it. It was LeGrand who put it away. But Espinoza drives home to Hoyos. It's 2-0 on the sac fly. Ball 1 to Bryce Wells. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wells, not a high batting average at .218, but tends to drive runners home. 18 runs batted in. And he has the highest batting average on the team with runners in scoring position. Right at .500. The freshman Shreve trying to limit the damage. Swung on a drive out to left field. Trejo is back. He's looking. It is gone. Bryce Wells launches his 4th home run of the season. A 3-run bomb, and the Rangers are on top 5-0. For Smithson Valley as a team, now 22 homers on the year. And again, Wells seems to do his best with runners on base. 5 runs across. And now the 8th batter of the inning comes up, Jackson Elizondo. Strike 1 from Shreve. Tonight, the Rangers playing for their 4th sweep in district play. Grounded foul for strike 2. So far, the Rangers have posted sweeps over Kerrville Tybee, Seguin, and Veterans Memorial. Breaking ball to misses. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. That Ranger team you see in the dugout, destined for the postseason. They've already clinched a spot. As the count fills to Elizondo 3-2. That's a strikeout. Good pitch from Shreve, painting the top of the strike zone. And the Rangers head to the 2nd inning, leading 5-0. An inning highlighted by a 3-run homer from Bryce Wells. 1 of 2 hits in the inning for the Rangers. They're on top, 5-0 on the Rangers Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GBTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Against Smithson Valley on top 5-0 as we go to the top of the 2nd inning. Big 5-run first for the Rangers, highlighted by the Bryce Wells 3-run homer. Leading off the second here for the Warriors is Corbin Talamantes, the Pieper DH. Pieper looking to respond as Talamantes bats a ground ball scorched up the middle for a leadoff base hit. Good piece of swinging there from Talamantes, 12th hit of the year. And for the Warriors, their first hit tonight. Now Aiden Rios up at the plate here for Pieper. As Zach Gingrich works his second inning on the mound. You look back at the story on the year for Pieper, again, first year varsity baseball, won 3 of their first 4 games, including the first in team history, a 13-3 rout of Judson in a tournament back in February 23rd. Also won later that same day against Madison 1-0. Scorched foul. To the batter, Aiden Rios up at the plate here for the Warriors. Three hits so far in the year for Rios. Starting a catcher here tonight for Pieper. That's high for ball 3. The Warriors also won their first ever district game going away, beating Seguin 9-0 back in March 14th. That's in there for strike 3-2. Pieper swept Seguin, then swept Wagner, and then Veterans Memorial. Full count, last foul. Just saw longtime Rangers head football coach Larry Hill come into the stadium. Catching some Friday night baseball for the final district game of the year. For Ranger team bound for the postseason. Full count to Rios. Pops him up. Espinosa from first is out of room. Ball that landed inside the dugout. Everybody appears to be okay. Pieper in the playoff race for a very long time as well. Again, a hot start for Pieper. 6-0 start to district, but schedule's gotten a little bit tougher as of late. But still to be able to be in the postseason race for as long as they have been, in a district with 3 teams at some point ranked in the state's top 25 in Class 5A, very impressive. Full count and a swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Gingrich, 1 away here in the second. Brings up the center fielder, Alex Strand, who was kind of involved in that really weird outfield play in the bottom of the first inning. He and Jax LeGrand both going after a pop-up. LeGrand the one that got there, and that is high to Strand, 1-0. '15th game of the year for Strand. And looking to pick up his second hit. Again, it's been a tough offensive stretch for the Warriors. 3 straight shutout losses. There's a fly ball hit to right, well hit towards the wall, and that's not going to get caught by Elizondo. That lands on the warning track, and Strand's going to wind up at second base. Over to third goes Corbin Talamantes. so Strand, the one-out double, runner second and third. The Warriors have something cooking here in the second. That'll bring up Caden Jacobson. Right now the score, 5-0, Smithson Valley on top. You do see the sky there, and there is rain to the forecast, and they might be getting close to having to pause the game. Until we are told so, though, we move on. 2 on, 1 out for Jacobson. Approaching 100 at-bats in his first varsity season. Takes a strike, 1-1. Good hitter, 288 on the year. 7 runs batted in, has scored 15 times. RBI chance here for Jacobson. A knee-high strike, and it's 1-2. And really, you look at all of Pieper's athletics in his first varsity year, from the fall to the winter to now the spring, and been a very competitive first year for Warrior Athletics. Locked in a very competitive district, along with Smithson Valley, Kerrville Tybee, Bernie Champion, Canyon, Seguin. Chopper towards third to the deep part of the shortstop hole. A race to third base. It'll be won by Strand. Infield RBI base hit, Caden Jacobson, and the Warriors are on the board. Drive zone, Talamontez. Scores now 5-1. And now our plate umpire is talking to Rangers head coach Chad Kale, and the two teams, I believe, are being told to go to their dugouts. And so the reason that we're hearing at the stadium is that there is lightning in the immediate area. UIL rules mandate there must be a pause in the action. And so for now, we will step aside. Smithson Valley on top, 5-1 in the second. A good offensive inning so far for the Warriors, but we have to hit the pause button. If this game does resume, we'll have the finish for you on the Rangers Network. For now, signing off with a weather delay in effect here from Smithson Valley.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Discovery Kitchen. My name is Sylvia and I'm a registered dietitian, and we got our chef Mario.
Yes, ho ho ho, it's December.
Yes.
Time for spicing things up because here comes Christmas.
A lot of cooking.
Yeah, a lot of cooking and you're entertaining and stuff, and hey, this is something that's really gonna kick it up. if you
Yeah.
will.
So this month's theme for Discovery Kitchen is Spice It Up. This is a recipe that Mario really thinks is different and it's gonna be fun. So what are we making today?
Well, I want to give tribute, a little hello and shout out to the ladies over at Kinder Ranch.
Ooh.
They, in some way, were a little bit of an inspiration for this one dish. So there it goes. So hello, Kinder Ranch.
So we're making tuna de gallo today. And why'd you name it that?
Because it does, in fact, have pico, if you will.
So tuna with like a pico de gallo kind of vibe.
So you want to open up your can, of course.
Yes, canned tuna.
You
And
want to drain it.
drain it. Okay.
Now, if you really want to go gourmet, you know, and you want to sear tuna,
And then shred it up.
hey,
Even better.
but you know,
Yeah.
for a child, this
This
is the
is
way
easy.
to go.
Yeah, you just need a
Easy.
can opener.
A little can opener. So now comes our tomatoes.
And what type are these?
These are heirloom tomatoes, and depending on the size, you may want to cut by 4 or cut by 8. Okay. And in this case, we're cutting by 8 because these are the little bit bigger.
Delicious.
And notice the colors. I love that about
Yes.
the heirloom tomatoes.
They're orange and yellow and red. Really pretty.
Brown,
Brown too, yeah.
the clamatos. Very, very delicious. I like that. Pretty.
And we
Ready?
know now that tomatoes have vitamin C, which is good for your immune health, helps you fight off those bad germs, which I know we need right now. I feel like I know somebody who's sick right now. There's a lot of germs going around, so make sure to
my.
eat your vegetables. And tomatoes are really, really rich in vitamin C.
And again, we're going with our old friend olive oil.
Olive oil.
A little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper, yes?
Yes.
And we're letting them marinate a little bit in there, okay?
Looks awesome.
So they're going to sleep a little bit, because we're going to keep going here.
Yes. What's
So then
next?
The next thing we're going to do is add a cut of
Put
cilantro.
that- oh, you got- Awesome. I love cilantro. It's delicious. Although some people are not as lucky, and cilantro tastes like soap to them. I feel sorry for you guys.
Sorry.
But it's delicious, really.
It wouldn't be pico without cilantro.
I
so.
know. Add that to it.
Now, okay, let's take it a little bit more. Let's just say you wanted to have spinach. That's fine.
Okay.
Twist it and go with spinach.
Yeah, that's great.
You can add those in there,
I'll
ma'am.
add these.
I'm gonna play now with some jalapeno. Now this is before I go into the jalapeno,
Shallot.
the shallot. Before the last thing, since this is super spicy,
Oh, yeah, you don't want it to
I don't want to contaminate.
contaminate.
So I'm gonna say a half a shallot, okay?
Half a shallot. And all this, for a long time I thought shallots were the same as onions, but they are not the same.
What did you discover?
They're a totally different variety.
But
They're
they're from the same family, though.
same family, but they say it's more like a garlic clove, and it's not as like pungent as an onion is. How like onions make you cry. They're really aromatic and strong. A shallot is sweeter and not as harsh, so it's used in a lot of recipes for that reason.
Yeah, you know they say, only the jealous ones cry. So. That fair? Okay.
What is this?
This is pimientos.
Pimientos. It's a pepper, sweet pepper, right?
Yes, we're adding that into
All
it.
of them.
See. And we said 2 small avocados. So we're going to add 2 small avocados in there.
My favorite. I love avocados. They're creamy and delicious. Delicious. You want me to put that in there?
Sí, por favor.
How many are we going to put in here?
We're going to add 2 small ones, okay?
2 small avocados. You like avocado, right, Mario?
I love avocados.
Do you want to tell them about your sandwich?
Oh, my sandwich, let me tell you what. I had to share it because normally I don't share.
I never heard of this sandwich.
Because I said, oh my God, this is so good. I have to share this. And so I reached over to Sylvia and I go, would you like? She goes, okay, but she thought it was just a sandwich. Till she received the sandwich. Then she goes, oh my God, what is this? I said, it's a sandwich.
It's an avocado sandwich. He's just avocado between 2 slices of bread.
It's so good.
It's so simple. I'd never seen that before. But it is pretty good. All right, avocado
And
added.
yes, avocado is added.
And avocado is very healthy. It's a healthy fat. It's got a lot of vitamins and minerals in avocado. And it's so easy to eat because you can eat it with chips or in a salsa or a dip or like this recipe. So it's easy to eat this one. Yummy.
Okay, this is just for my ornamentation.
Oh, okay, so this is done here.
Hold on.
Well, not quite, but the avocado part is done.
It's done.
Okay, next
Now you can
is
take the lime
the lime.
and squeeze that in there.
Got avocado on my hands.
On this jalapeno business now.